Today I'm meeting with Joanna Smith to learn about patterns that I can use to improve my Android performance. So Joanna, I know you've been working on this video series, Android Development Patterns, and you've done a lot of videos on there, but tell us, what is it all about and where did it come from?
The original inspiration actually was to be a little different. Most of our outreach focuses on how an API works, whereas we wanted to teach how to decide on an API in the first place.
Okay.
Let's say you're trying to choose this or that for a particular situation. You need to know the advantages and disadvantages for the context. And most people, choosing the first answer they get on Stack Overflow, will never understand that context, which means later when they grow their app and their company and it becomes big and complicated, they can't make the best decision. And I wanted to empower developers to be able to make better apps.
Okay. And you do this through teaching them patterns rather than
Right.
a specific API or something like that. And my understanding is, for a lot of the patterns, is that once you've gotten it down, you can reuse that again and again.
Exactly.
And again.
That's that context. Once you've understood not just what the answer was, but how you reach that answer, you'll be able to make decisions in the future. And I think that's great for developers.
Cool. Now, you've done a ton of these. There's a wide variety of diverse videos. So shall we take a look at a quick montage of some of
Yeah,
them?
let's do an overview. So now you have 3 components that will help you interrupt your users in the perfect way. Use a dialogue when the user's response is critical to your app flow, because you need to be disruptive in these moments. But use a toast to give a user a tidbit of information that doesn't change anything. And for everything in between, the snack bar is your new best friend. So if your user is on an older SDK, then you know the permission was granted when the app was installed. However, if your user's on Marshmallow, then you can't be so certain.
Android notifications have gotten a lot better. Ever-evolving APIs don't always make for the easiest development experience, and that's why there's notification compat. It gives you a single interface across all API levels so you can concentrate on building the best notifications you can. In the case of a fragment pager adapter, you'll need to implement getItem, which returns the fragment associated with each position.
So you've done a lot of work here, lots of videos, lots of other content. Where can I find it all?
Well, on YouTube, we have a playlist. Look at that. We also, though, have a bunch of blog posts on Medium under the Google Developers publication, where Ian and I are both very active on Twitter. We have Google+. There's a collection that kind of puts all this together on Google+. But yeah, so everywhere on the internet.
Okay, and we'll share the links below.
Sounds like a plan.
Android Development Patterns, ADP, lots of great information from Joanna. All of this available in the links below. Please go check them out and you go build better apps.